How's it guys, and welcome to this session where we are going to do a couple of exercises to help strengthen our feet, whether you need it for point work, for dance, for ballet, or just for general foot strength in daily life. Then these exercises are perfect for you. What you're going to need is literally just a TheraBand. This one over here that I have is just a pep one. It feels like a regular stretch. It's not like a light stretch, it's a regular stretch. But if you're just starting with exercises like this, I would recommend a light band to start off with and slowly build up. So first thing you are going to do, find something to tie your TheraBand to. Over here in the studio, there's these awesome things bolted into the wall. So I'm just going to attach mine here. If you don't have something like this, a table is a good option, or a heavy chair. What you want to do is you just want to tie a knot, just to give space for your foot towards the center of your mat. You don't have to sit on a mat. I just want to sit on a mat because I'm getting old. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place, like the wall is on my left side, so what I'm going to do is use the left foot first. So starting with a pointed foot, what we are going to do is you're literally going to do pulls away from the wall with your foot. For 30 seconds, we're going to pull away from the wall. I don't know about you, but me personally, I can already feel a cramp coming in the arch of my foot. So it's really important when you do cramp that you don't let go of it. Don't let go of your point. Push through the pain. Okay, now you're going to swap and put your right foot in. Pointing your foot. Now what you're going to do is, again, you're going to move away from the wall. Ready? And we go. You might need to move your heel a little bit further away if you feel like you're not getting enough of a stretch on the band. That's not a problem. Just adjust if you need to. You don't want to be too close to the wall. You know what I mean? You want to have like a nice feeling of stretch through the elastic. Okay, now we're going to do on the other side. So just sit to the other side of your mat. I'm going to have to move the band because I don't want to have to move the camera. We're going to start with the foot that's closest to the wall again. In my case, it's the right foot because my right side is facing closest to the wall. Point your foot and pull away from the wall or from the chair or table, whatever it is that you're using. All right, and now you're going to swap feet. You should feel your whole leg activated. Ready, other side, and we go. Now you don't want to use your whole leg to move the foot. Remember, we are just twisting the foot out to the side so the leg stays still. The movement is simply coming from the ankle in a sideways movement. It's almost like doing weights for your feet. All right, there we have that. Now you can remove the elastic from the chair. Now you're going to hold your TheraBand like this and literally place it around the top of the foot and the ball of the foot. Bring your left foot in, holding it. It needs to have a bit of give so that you can actually point just the arch of your foot, keeping your toes up to the sky. And now we're just going to point and flex the toes. Point and flex and point and flex. Point. If it feels like your toes are going to come out, just fix it up and continue. almost feel like you're pushing through the parts of the toes through the TheraBand. So it's not just a point and flex of the toes, you know, it's like really you're using articulation of the feet. Okay, we're going to do the other foot now. Make sure you've got enough space at the top of the TheraBand so that you don't run into that issue of your toes popping out. Okay, pointing the arch of the foot, and we're going to go. Articulate the toes, move through the metatarsals. You'll definitely feel more of a cramp and pain, but it's good pain because you're strengthening the feet. All right, there we go. Now, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do the same thing, but now using the whole foot. So you're going to start with the flexed foot. Bring your toe, your arch, and then point your toes up, and flex. So arch and point, toes up, and flex. Arch, point toes, toes up, and flex. Arch, point toes, toes up, and flex. Arch, point toes, toes up, and flex. One more time. Arch, point toes, toes up, and flex. Okay, you're going to repeat on the other side for 30 seconds. Because these exercises are literally just 30 seconds each, you can do these every day. And it'll slowly build up strength. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go. Arch, point toes, toes up, and flex. And arch. Point toes, toes up, and flex. And arch. Point toes, toes up, flex. Arch. Point toes, toes up, and flex. Continue. This TheraBand is not playing along. Okay, good. Alrighty, now we're just going to do a little bit of a calf stretch. So you're going to hold your TheraBand here. Keep your back nice and straight, tummy in, long body, and you're going to lift your leg off the floor and try and flex your toes back. You should feel a nice stretch in the calf muscle, as well as strengthening because you've got to hold your leg up there. Tummy in, straight back. Can you see me shaking? You can feel me shaking. So if you're shaking, no worries, you're not alone. Okay, and the other side. And up and stretch. Really feel that pull in the back of the leg. This is a good stretch, a very good stretch. I love how it strengthens at the same time. Really keep your core engaged so that you can use the correct muscles to hold the leg up. You mustn't be using your back muscles to hold your leg up, that's very bad. You must use your core. All right, and that is done. And the last exercise is grabbing the TheraBand and rolling it up with your toes. So place the TheraBand down, nice and long like that. You can also use a towel if you want. There we go. And you're going to try and bring the length of the TheraBand towards you by using your toes just to grab it and bring it closer. This is very good for articulation of the toes and the feet. It doesn't want to go anymore because it's too bunchy. Then just pull it back and continue. Okay, let's do the other side. Okay, and really try to articulate the toes around the TheraBand as you go. Oh my goodness. I think it's definitely easier with a towel. This is a bit sticky. Alrighty. And then the last exercise, what I want you to do, is actually just more of a stretch. We're going to do downward dog, but with our toes in a point. All fours position. And you're going to reach up into your downward dog, but your toes. Now, you mustn't have your baby toes on the floor or your big toes. It's through the middle toe. Okay, and we're going to hold that. And you can come down. Bravo, well done. We are done. So I will see you guys in the next one. I hope that really helps. I hope you felt those muscles. Let me know how it went.